Hi guys, the long anticipated return is back, and today we will be doing some work in the PLO Matrix, which is a pre-flop solver for, I need to stop riffling my chips, sorry about that, pre-flop solver for pot limit Omaha, 4 cards, and you can do 100 big blinds, 50 big blinds, or 30 big blinds. And as you know, we do not like to short stack, so we'll be at 100 big blinds. So haven't used it yet. I've just been marking some hands as I've been playing them, as I think the spot is pretty close. So we're going to find out the correct decision. And the low stakes one, I think it's $30 a month, pretty much. So it's worth a shot for a couple of months just to get your ranges right pre-flop, and then it's probably not worth it after that, but definitely can plug some leaks in the beginning, I reckon, but after a while you get the hang of it. So let's jump into it. Okay, so ace queen deuce 9, middle position opens, small blind calls, right? And we are in the big blind. So I'm not actually sure. This is multi-way, but it doesn't give you the chance for big blind versus middle position. So we just do big blind here, this is where we are. Big blind versus middle position. And then we go with ace queen 9 deuce. So basically the double suited hands are at the top in this half. Single suited hands are in the bottom half, and then you go by your highest 2 cards or your highest pair first. So ace queen is the first, ace queen, and then deuce 9. So again, the top half here is a good suit, the bottom half is a bad suit. So queen 9 is considered a bad suit because it's not ace high suit. So you go to the 9 deuce, which is 9 and deuce is here, is a fold. So supposed to be a fold, and we fold it. Correctamundo. Okay. Right, on to the next hand. 5, 5, 6, 7. Raise by the button. So we're in small blind versus button. Small blind versus button. Then we go 5, 5, because that's the first cards there, single suited, so 5 here, sorry, you go to here, 5, 5, this is actually the pairs here, you can't actually see it, so you have to just go to 5, and then that will be 5, 5, single suited on the bottom one, and then it's a good suit, because this 7 is the suited one, so 7, 6, so it would be the top half, 7, 6 here is a fold. So the only pocket 5 hands we're actually playing in this position is 5, 5, 4, 4, or 5, 5, ace king, and that would be a raise. So it doesn't like to call any pocket 5s in the small blind versus the button, basically. So that's one to remember. Never play pocket 5s unless it's 5, 5, 4, 4 or 5, 5, ace king, then we are raising it. And I decided to fold, so correctamundo. Off to a good start. 6, 6, 10, 7, raise in the cutoff, fold, fold. We want to be defending a lot of hands here, so probably like half of our hands against the button range. So the question is this in the top 50% of hands? I'm actually going to guess it's probably not, but I reckon I called, but let's have a look. Big blind versus cutoff. Then we go 6, 6. Single suited, 6 here, 6 here, and then 10, 7 we're looking for with a good suit. So 10, 7, 10 is here, 10, 7's here. Actually a fold. Close though, because 10, 10, 9, 7 is a call. 10, 10, 6, sorry. 6, 6, 10, 7 is a fold, 6, 6, 9, 7 is a call, as you can see. So it's very close. So I guess if the guy is raising like super high amount, then we could call. And the only 6-6 hand we're raising is 5-5-6-6, 5-5-4-4. And we did fold, correctamundo. I'm good at this. I had no idea. Raise under the gun. This is multi-way. Can we do this multi-way thing? We're in the big blind, right? Big blind squeeze under the gun. Okay, let's try this one. So we've got the good suit. So it's 8 high suited and 7 high suited. So that's a good double suited hand. So big blind squeeze under the gun, 6-8-7-3. So double suited. So 8-7 is the highest card, right? Yeah. So 8-7 here. 8-7-6-3. 8-7-6-3. That's the only hand. Well, that's like the worst hand that we're playing here. Is a call. All the other ones above it are actually a raise. So 6-8-6-4. 6-7-6-4 is a raise. All of these red ones are a raise. This is actually a call. And we called. Fantastic. This is good. 6-6-7-7. Versus under the gun. We're in a small blind. Can we do this small blind squeeze under the gun? I think this is a raise, to be honest. We don't really, if we call, this guy's certainly going to call a lot of the time. So we're going to go 4 ways out of position with, you know, 2 low suits and low pairs. So I think 3-betting is the answer here. 6-6-7-7. So start with a pair of 7s here. Papam, double suited. And then we find 6-6. Here it is, and it is in fact 3-bet because we just want to play this heads up, not 4 ways. So it's supposed to be a 3-bet, and I just called. So that is a mistake. For sure, know that that's a raise. Well, 5-1 at the moment. 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this a raise under the gun? Let's find out. I think it's actually not a raise under the gun. Well, mind you, the 10 is the suited. The 10 is the suited one. So yeah, okay, I want to say it's a raise under the gun. Maybe with a 9 high suit or 8 high suit, maybe it's not. But it is the high. It is the best 7, 8, 9, 10 we can have. Obviously, except it being double suited. So raise first in under the gun. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7. 10, 9 is single suited. So 10, 9, 8, 7. Good suit. It's actually a fold. We're not playing any 10, 9, 8, 7 under the gun. Are you serious? Yeah, single suited. We're not playing any. I felt it was borderline, as you might have guessed. I didn't know if it was a raise or not. Initially I was like no, but then I was like yes. But it is in fact a fold. So if you have any 7, 8, 9, 10 single suited hands under the gun, none of them are playable. Okay, let's just have a look. Obviously double suited is going to be a raise. Raise first in under the gun. 10, 9. Oh, that's single suited, isn't it? Do it again. Raise first in under the gun. This is double suited. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7. There we go. You can see 10, 9, 8, 7, 10, 9, 8, 6. These are all raises. So always a fold this hand, and we decided to raise. So a mistake. Mistake. It's okay. Limp under the gun. Well played. Raise on the button. This is multi-way, right? It's going to be, well, yeah, I guess it's multi-way. So big blind versus a button. Big blind. No, we don't have big blind versus button here. So we have to do big blind versus a button. 10, 10, 9, 8 with a good suit. So pocket 10s, 9, 8 with a good suit is a call. 10, 10, 9, 9 would be a raise. But yeah, we can call her, no doubt. And we do. So that's fantastic. This looks like a mediocre hand. The only way I marked this, yeah, is if the small blind raises. So we want to be playing probably 75% of our hands here against the small blind raise when we're in the big blind. So the question is this in the top 75% of hands? And I'm going to say easily yes. So 8, 6, 3, 4 with a bad suit. So big blind versus small blind. 8-6-4-3 with a bad suit. 8-6-4-3 bad suit. Oh, close. 8-6-5-4 is a call. 8-6-4-3 is actually a fold, but I'm never folding this hand. I don't care. I mean, if you're at the stage where it's one off, like you're on the border, then it's not a mistake. If you know, I think my experience will certainly make up for being on borderline, for example. And I decided to raise this flop, and that is a prime example. So I'm making up for that. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to be new to Omaha, then for sure just stick to this, no doubt. Right, so on to the next. Is this a raise in the cutoff? King, Queen, 7-8. I'm going to say that it's probably not, but I'm going to raise this because I think I'm superior to everyone. Well, most people anyway. So cutoff, raise first in, King, Queen, 7-8 with a bad suit. King, Queen, 8-7 bad suit. Yeah, it's not a raise, it's kind of nearly a raise, so I'm raising it because I'm just like one of the best, so that's fine. And it goes multi-way, so we're just going to give up. Or unless we turn the nuts, then we're not going to give up. Go for a flat call, sneaky. Oh, we induce. Look at us. What? Why do we call? This is, I don't know why I call. Oh, because I think he has 7-8 as well. Yeah, okay. Sick play, I guess. I must know this guy is just an absolute nit and he's only raising 7-8. So I'm actually calling, I guess, to rep spades or a board pairing card to get him off a split. That's a pro maneuver. And yeah, I guess he does have 7-8. And he didn't like the river, no doubt. Ace of spades is a killer card. He folds on the ace of spades. So we do have some good fold equity. Interesting maneuver, I must say. But yeah, I was right in the fact that we shouldn't raise, but I did raise because I don't care. But it's close, you know. That's the thing, after you play a lot of poker and experience of PLO, you'll know if a hand is close. That's why I marked it. So I think my instincts were that it wasn't a raise, but the fact that I did raise it, I marked it to say, you know. So big blind versus small blind. Ace, 9, 7 deuce. I'm never folding this hand, just saying. Suited ace, but I reckon it's probably going to say fold. But this must be in the top 75% of hands, no doubt. But I'm never folding this. How could I? Big blind versus small blind. Ace, 9, 7 deuce with a good suit. Best suit. The best suit. Actually, spades is the best suit, guys. Best suit ever. Right. Ace, 9, 7 deuce. There we go. It's a fold, but yeah, it's close. As you can see, we're playing nearly all of them, apart from these ones, and it's very close. But my experience will certainly make up for it, so that's why I'm calling here. And we decide to raise the flop, because this is a great flop for us. And we take another one down. And that's a prime example of why I can play this hand here, instead of sticking to this, for example. On to the next. 9, 9, king, ace. Is this a raise? Is it a call? What is it? This is kind of borderline. I would imagine I'm never folding here, but is the correct decision to fold? I don't know. This feels super borderline. Nah, you can call here surely. You could even 3-bet, right? You have block aces and kings. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to say 3-bet or call. I'm going to say it says call. So button versus middle position. Button, where is the button? Button versus middle position. 9, 9, king ace with a good suit. 9, 9, single suited. Ace king, good suit. It is a call. Correctamundo. Correct, correct, correct. We can float the flop. We actually have cards that he might triple barrel with. No need to bet here. Fantastic. And he just open folds. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Okay. King 10 5-6 versus. So this is multi-way hand again. We're in the big blind. Can we do this? Big blind versus under the gun. Yes, we can. Big blind versus big blind squeeze under the gun. Is that what this means? I don't know if that's what this means. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Okay, King 10 5-6. Good suits. Good suits. Double suited. King 10. Pap. 10. Well, King 10. 6-5. Double suited. Ooh, this is a fold, right? This is a fold. The only King 10. No, surely not. Can't be right. Are you serious? Big blind here. We're closing the action as well. There's no way this is a fold. Big blind squeeze under the gun. King 10. Oh, single suited. Okay, yeah. King 10, 6-5. Okay, that's more like it. It's still a fold, but as you can see, we're not too far off being able to play it. King 10 5-6 double suited. Yeah. I'm imagining I'm never folding this for sure. It's two good suits. King 10 6-5. Let me just try something here. Big blind versus under the gun. King 10 6-5. Ah, it's different. Ah, so that is correct. That multi-way thing. So this is if it was heads up, I guess. We're playing if it's heads up. We're folding it if it's three ways. I think. Well, yeah, it's close anyway, and I'm closing the action, so I'm never folding, y'all. I don't think that's a big mistake. 6, 7, 8, 9. Raise, cool. Do we play this in the big blind? Yes, for sure. Big blind versus cutoff. 9, 6, 7, 8, bad suit. So find the 9, 9, 9, 8. 9, 8, 7, 6. Yep, we call for sure. No doubt. Not the best hand, like it's good, but you see it's the worst one we're actually playing here. But there's not many actually 9-8s we're playing in the big blind, but this is kind of a prime example of a hand that a lot of new players overvalue. So we have a wrap and a flush draw, but we have like the worst wrap and pretty much the worst flush draw, like the very bad flush draw anyway. So it's hard to even put much money in, and on top of that we're out of position, so it's very hard to actually, like if we turn a 9 we can't even lead out, if we turn a spade we can't even lead out. There's no card in the deck that we can either lead on the turn or we can check raise really, so it's kind of gross. So we check and it goes pot and call, and this is a very tough spot. I think it's okay to call here, but just if we're on the button, or you know, say we're on the button and it's a small blind and cut off here and it goes pot call, we can easily call because you know we can play in position. But in this hand I decided to fold because, as the reasons I mentioned, which I think is a good fold. Prime example, we hit a straight on the turn and we hit our flush and it goes check check, and then it goes pot on the paired board. So I think it's a good fold on the turn. I just have a feeling it's not a fold that many new players are making, and it's a hand that gets you in trouble. Obviously if you have king queen ace with spades, then you can even raise, or you can call any you can continue no matter what. There's so many cards you can hit in the deck, but when you just have, it is a weak draw, three ways. Certainly heads up it's a stronger draw, but three ways, when it goes pot call, it's an easy fold in my opinion. On to the next one. 4-4-3 deuce. Raise from middle position. I think this is a fold. For sure, I think this is a fold, but I don't think I folded. So big blind versus middle position. 4-4 3 deuce bad suit because it's got 3 clubs, so that counts as a bad suit. So 4-4 single suited, 3 deuce bad suit, 4-4 3 deuce. Oh, it's close, but it's a fold. Only 4 double paired. We're playing 4-4 3-3, 4-4 deuce deuce. We're avoiding like all the middling and low cards unless they're double paired, or 4-4 5-6, which is more connected, or 4-4 ace king. It does love the ace king hands. That's with a nut suit, I guess. Or 4-4 ace king with the bad suit. You can even defend here. But yeah, we're supposed to fold, but no doubt I called. We lead out on the board. That's good for us, and we're probably going for it. Yes. Not the best turn card for us. You can pick up a lot of draws, but yeah, that's how I get away with playing hands that maybe I shouldn't play. Ace, no ace. King Jack 7-4. Is this a call? Yes. It's a bit of a junky hand, but we need to be playing 50-60% of our hands here. This guy, is this him? Or this guy's playing 100% of his hands. Raising on the button. 90%. So we have to defend this hand, no matter what this tells me. We have to defend this hand, but it's probably going to be a fold. Big blind versus button. But yeah, if you don't know anything about the player, or you're new to Omaha, snap, fold, no doubt. Big blind versus button. Queen Jack 7-4 bad suit. Queen Jack 7-4 bad suit. It is a fold, but I'm not folding against this guy. No doubt we have to fold now probably, or maybe not. We go for a lead on the turn. Check on the river. I don't know. And we win. Superior. Okay. King deuce 6. Not sure why I marked this hand. This hand is always a play. So raise under the gun. I don't know why I would even mark this hand. Let's just see. Small blind versus cut off. No, small blind versus under the gun. King deuce 6 double suited. I don't know why I'd marked this hand, to be honest. King what? What do you mean? Fold? What do you mean? Can't be, obviously. I'm confused. Big blind versus under the gun. Pocket kings, right? Double suited. Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay. Yeah, it's obviously a call. Doesn't want us to raise it. But yeah. We do raise it because it's just a good hand. And the guy 4 bets, and he looks like an absolute nit-harden, if I may say so, forgive me. 4 bet range of 2%. Ah, we folded. Oh, okay. So that's why I marked it, I guess. So how much do we have to play? 10 more? Oh, we're not calling and then just... I mean, he has aces for sure. But I suppose we could call, stack off on a flush draw, maybe a 6 or a deuce. Not sure about that. But yeah, it's probably a correct fold. Need to look at that hand more. But yeah, against this net, it's a very easy fold. And okay, fair enough. That's why I guess I marked that one. King Queen 9. Why did I mark this one? This is obvious open. This for sure is in the top 50% of hands. Let's just have a look anyway. Raise first in button. King Queen 9 deuce double suited bad suits. King Queen 9 deuce bad suits on the bottom. Oh, it's close. Look at that. King Queen 9 deuce is a raise. King Queen 8 deuce is a fold. I guess because the King Queen 9 can make 10 jack straight, whereas King Queen 8 deuce cannot make any straights. Well, it can with the King Queen, but it can't make a straight with just 10 jack. Wait, you need to use 2 cards. Well, I guess you have a wrap on. Yeah, I guess that's the difference. Well, it's close, no doubt. I guess I marked it because I felt it was close, but again, I'm always raising that hand, I think. I think it was close for like the correct decision, but for me, no doubt, I was always raising it. I mean, I'm probably raising king, queen, 8 deuce anyway. Wicked. 9, 10, 3, 5. Min raise. Oh, I don't know why I'm even looking at this. Min raise, you have to call. It's obvious, right? 5.4 to 1. We'll need like 16% equity to continue. I think even if you have like 7, 7, 7, 8 with a flush draw, it's probably 16% equity. But anyway, we'll just look anyway, just for the argument. Big blind versus middle position. Big blind versus middle position. What did we have? 10, 9, 3, 5 bad suit. 10, 9, 3, 5 bad suit. It's supposed to be a fold, but yeah, against a min raise, you can't tell it that it's a min raise because obviously your odds are a lot better. So whatever, we're playing this one. Bet flop, bet turn, bet river. Probably winning with 10-3. I have 2 pair. I don't imagine I'm getting him to fold a bet hand unless it's a value bet. Could be sick. Could be a sick value bet against ace X. I don't know. I know this guy because it's player. The HUD is all messed up because it's party poker. It doesn't tell you the things. Who knows? Ace king 7, 9. So this is multi-way. Big blind versus cut off. Big blind squeeze cut off. Ace king 7, 9 bad suit. Ace king 7, 9 bad suit. Oh man, that's right. All around it you can play it. Ace king 10, 7. Ace king 9, 8. Ace king 8, 7. I guess they're easier to make straights with. Yeah. But I'm not folding for sure. I mean, if it's a difference between that, I'm certainly not folding, but it is correct to fold. And check flop. It's actually quite a good hand to raise with. We have middle pair, nut flush blocker, open under. And he does raise. All of these hands. He's making moves, man. He's making moves. Okay. King 8, 4, 5, double suited. Bad suit. I'm raising this. But does the solver want to raise this? It's four-handed as well, so you can't tell the solver all these things. That it's four-handed. You can't tell it that, you know, I'm a fearsome beast. I'll out-bluff them. You can't tell it that. So the question is, would it do it? I'm going to say no, it'd probably fold. Knowing the solver. The solver's nitty, man. Right, king 8, 5, 4. Double suited. Cut off. Raise first in, cut off. King 8, 4, 5. Double suited, bad suit. So, king 8, pum pum. And then 5, 4. Look at that. Close as you like. King 8, 6, 5. Raise. King 8, 4, 5. Fold. So yeah, again on the borderline. So I don't mind as long as I'm sticking to, like, you know, the borderline here. I can get away with it, I think. But raising a hand down here, I think I wouldn't get away with it. So I think this is fine play. A fine play. Yeah, against a short stack, I like to bet a little bit smaller than this so I can shove the river. Because now there's going to be, yeah, I want to have an exact pot size bet left on the river, but it's still big enough, 80% pot. So obviously shoving it in, and that's why we get away with it. So 10, 10, 8, 6, raise, middle position. Do we defend here? For sure. For sure. Middle position. Where are we? Big blind versus middle position. 10, 10, 8, 6, good suit. 10, 10, single suited. 8, 6, good suit. Here we go. Yep. Even with the bad suit, it's a call. For sure. Flop a wrap. Flop a wrap. Go for the call. We have the blockers here. Probably go for a bet. He's so predictable, but it's just hard to play against. Good river card. This is not a good river card for me. But am I committed to my dream? I can get him to fold Queen X. Could probably get him to fold aces. Obviously not folding a 7 or a full house. We don't block many important flush draws. Yeah, probably just bluff anyway. Oh, we bet so small. I guess we want to bet a size that we would still be betting Jack 10, but I still would bet €5 here. And he calls with King Queen, but he also had a Jack. So Jack blocker. Probably doesn't fold that hand anyway. So in that example we did save money to be results oriented. But yeah, I was still, if I have 10 Jack here, I mean, you can't have too many full houses, only Queens full really. Don't expect him to float the flop with Queen 7 too often. I mean, sorry, not float the flop, he bet the flop, right? I don't expect him to call a turn too often with Queen 7. So yeah, it's fine anyway. Right, penultimate hand, 9987. Is this, well, you've seen my result here. 9987. I think this is probably, but this guy's short, which makes it really awkward if we 3-bet. I think this is actually a 3-bet or a fold, to be honest. The solver doesn't like calling in the small blind too much, to be honest, it seems, which is correct, because you don't want to induce, you don't want to really encourage the big blind to come along too often and forcing yourself out of position against 4 people instead of 3 people. But yeah, I think this is a 3-bet or a fold. I think it's probably going to say fold, to be honest. 9978, bad suit. It's also multi-way, so yeah, I think this is a fold. Small blind, this is multi-way. Small blind, squeeze, middle position, can't do it. Small blind versus middle position. Yeah, 9987 bad suit. So pocket 9s, 8-7 bad suit. Yep. Oh, it's here, isn't it? It's a fold. 9988 is a raise. 9977 is a call. But yeah, 9987 is a fold. That's what I thought, but we called anyway. I think this actually might be one of the biggest mistakes I've made so far in this video. Just because it's a pretty weak hand. We might get ourselves in trouble here though. To go for a call, 6 is a good turn card for us. Check, check. King is a terrible card for us. Go for a kind of blocker bet, and then he raises, and we fold, which is correct. Which is correct. We get value against an ace X this way, who just calls. I don't think many people are going to bluff with an ace here. Very likely to have ace king, or even pocket kings. You could have pocket kings with clubs. You never know. So I think that's okay the way we played this one. And on to the last hand. 3-3-4 deuce. Is this a raise on the button? I'm raising it. I'm saying the solver is not raising it. But I'm raising it. I don't give a damn. Button, raise first in. 3-3-4 deuce. Good suit. The best suit. 3-3. Why won't it let me choose 3-3? Yeah, well, 3-3-4 deuce. It's a fold, guys. It's a fold. And he raises. Gets 3-bet. I guess he's calling. Oh, now we're in a situation. But yeah, we're still not folding. And we flop. Bottom 2 pair. Prime example here. Well, the SPR is only 2.3 or something. So we have to. We didn't pot, guys. That's a mistake. That's the easiest pot on the flop there. And now we just calling, and now we're folding. What am I doing here? Do I have some crazy read or something? What am I doing here? I don't know what. Let me just think about this. This guy's 3-bet. 3 bet big blind. Very tight 3 betting range. Cool, cool. Check, check, check. Check, bet, cool, raise. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, his raise doesn't actually make too much sense here. He's basically telling me he 3 bet, didn't bet the flop with the ace-high flush draw, or like pocket aces with the ace-high flush draw, and then didn't bet the turn either. You can't expect too many people to bluff on this board, on the spades. This guy bets, I call. He bets so small, I admit it looks super weak. Yeah, I actually thinking about it now. I'm pretty good with this call. Ace on the river. Checking. I don't even think he has the ace of spades, because he would bet the turn, or maybe even the flop and the turn. So I think he's got pure bluff. Pure bluff. The pure bluff, man. Oh, I love that. It would make more sense if you had the queen of spades at least, or the king of spades, ace of spades, etc. But yeah, I like the way that the hand turned out, because we owned him. But we should just bet the flop, to be honest. We should definitely be potting the flop and just taking the hand down after nobody bets the flop. Anyway, that concludes my session of the PLO Matrix. Have a look, guys. Try it out for a couple of months, see what you think. It's kind of worth doing. Might plug a few leaks. I can see, like, probably the best place to start is the big blind and the small blind. Under the gun is important, but it's not as important as the blinds, because obviously you're putting money in the blinds every time you're in them, whereas under the gun, like, you fold, it's just easy to be over tight under the gun, and you know, you're not losing too much money because you're just folding and you haven't put any money in. But in the big blinds, it's probably the most important positions to review. But anyway, guys, thank you very much, and tune in next time.